post game with Coach Corbett here. Coach, just after the first period, there was an influx, but in the second and third period, how did the boys make that adjustment to really clamp down?
We were just more disciplined in how we wanted to play. We made a little change on a penalty kill. We pressured them a little bit, and they got one goal off a rush. They didn't get anything from the end zone. But the guys just, they're young guys. We got an inexperienced group overall, and they just simplify their game, make things simple, competed harder. We're able to just do a lot more little things.
So now going into this game, I mean, 8 freshmen playing, including the goaltender. Going into the future, the team, what do you expect it to look like in a year or two?
Well, you're hoping all the minutes and all the playing time that these guys are getting right now, hopefully they're learning from their mistakes. They're learning from every shift they're out there, they're gaining experience. And they're playing in all situations. We got guys killing penalties. We got guys playing on the power play. We got guys playing big minutes, 20, 22 minutes a night right now. And they're learning how to do those things. And you got to think they're going to take that experience forward.
Now going into the game, 5-on-5 is obviously the strong point for UAH hockey, but tending to draw a lot of penalties in this game. How can that be adjusted in the future?
We got to push them wide. We got to use our speed and get wide, but we got to take advantage of some of their mistakes. Every team makes mistakes. This is the type of team they don't make big mistakes, but when we have the ability to transition quickly and get them when they're out of position for a second, we got to go quick so we can draw that penalty. We can get in the power play and not only have a good opportunity to score a goal, but gain momentum in the game.
Now, it seemed like the energy line of McKenna, Fletcher, and Geoffrion had just really grounded out there. Can you talk about that line combination tonight?
Fletcher's been really good the last 3 or 4 games. Since he got his first college game, his first college shift, he got kicked out with a check for a line. But since then, he's kind of the staple on that line. And Brice gives good energy, and Stevie McKenna just plays hard. He kind of loses his legs a little bit. Steve does towards the end when he shifts. But you know what? You got 2 freshmen and a senior, and like you said, they give us energy. They work hard. They battle. And they've been pretty solid for us.
Now, obviously, with any college sport, recruiting is continually going on as the season goes. How's recruiting going so far in this season, especially to be in the WCHA?
It's been positive. We got some young men that have verbally committed to us, and we like. I think the kids see that there's opportunities. They want to talk about what the future is going to lie when they come in. They're not necessarily looking at it now, or those types of things, and that's great. And we want kids to be able to look at it because we're going to have positive opportunities going forward.
All right, thanks, Coach. Okay, we're here with UAH Hockey's Brice Geoffrion. Brice, just what was it like playing at the home game tonight?
Well, at the start there, came out and we were battling. We were right there at Ferris, and then we slowly started getting away from our game as the game progressed, and got away from our systems. And then basically we just started playing more hard and winning our battles. It all comes down to the little things. So once we stopped doing that, wheels kind of fell off the bus, and they started scoring.
Now, that long feed that you took there, just across the 2-line pass to go in for the breakaway, can you explain how that play developed for you when you got crashed into the post?
So there was a really good breakout in the zone. Steve McKenna made a great pass to me right in the middle, and there was just a gap down the ice, so I took it and tried to beat the D wide, and drew the penalty, so really good pass by McKenna.
Now, it seems like your line had a lot of energy tonight. Is that something you guys just plan to just grind it out?
Yeah, absolutely. Our line is designed just to create energy for the guys. We have to be great defensively in our zone, making sure we get pucks out, get pucks in, just keeping it simple.
Now, after a first period that allowed 4 goals, you only allowed 1 the rest of the game. What was it like as a team to just not give up and to keep playing?
Well, that's kind of that's the identity we're trying to form here. Is we're not letting the scoreboard depict our gameplay. So it's not fun losing, but you can't let it affect you, especially in the middle of the game. You have to keep going and hopefully get a couple lucky bounces here and there and get a few goals. And that's what we try to do, and just keep going.
Now, over the years, you've had a couple different coaching staffs come in. What's it like been adjusting to Coach Corbett's?
Oh, it's been very smooth. Coach Corbett's great. He's very passionate about the game, and he knows what he's doing. The systems we put in play are fit our team's identity great. Again, we just have to get our heads into it mentally, and just it'll eventually come and we'll start clicking, and after that, I think we're going to start winning some games for sure. So.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Growing up in California, what kind of inspired you to play hockey?
Well, my mom's originally from Boston, so she grew up out there. All my cousins played growing up, so it's kind of just in the family for me. It just kind of happens, I guess.
Okay, so now going into tonight's game, it seemed like there was some strong defensive play from you and White. What was the kind of game you guys expected to play?
Well, me and White, we like to play a simple game. Just get the puck to our forwards as quick as possible. Be stalling our D zone. Just try to make the game as simple as possible for us.
It seemed like in the second and third period, you guys really clamped down defensively. What was the change going in after the first period?
I think we kind of just figured out we got to start moving our feet, but I think for that reason, it's all Carmine and that. He played outstanding today. We really helped him out so much. A couple breakaways, a lot of odd man rushes. So it was more, a testament to him how well he played tonight.
Now, there was absolutely a lot of time on the PK tonight. What was that like when the penalties keep getting drawn to not be able to play 5-on-5?
It's tough. It really ruins the flow for us. I think our strength is definitely 5-on-5. But when you get that many penalties, it's hard to stay in the game. You're giving them so many opportunities to score. I think they're close to 90% of the power play tonight, which we can't have at all. That starts to see the take.
Now, coming in as a freshman, what made you choose UAH as your school?
I had a couple of choices at the end of the year to see where I wanted to go, but I think when Coach K was here, I think just the opportunity of being part of something and building a program from the bottom up and being part of that first class is going to help change this program towards the future and into a winning tradition here like they had in the past. So that was a big deal for me.
All right, now just a couple of getting to know you questions. What was your favorite team when you were growing up?
And Ducks.
All right, who favorite player?
Oh, favorite player? It's got to be Rob Blake. He was on the Kings for like a while.
All right, and then what video games do you play?
FIFA right now. Me and Carmine battle it out probably 4 times a day with that.
Now, it seems like you got some good facial going on there. Who would you say is the worst guy that can grow facial hair on the team
guy
so far that you noticed?
I don't know. I think Salhaney's pretty bad. Or McKenna. Those two can't really grow anything. It's got to be the East Coast kids.
We've heard something about McKenna that he's apparently the best dancer on the team. Would you say that's true?
No, not at all. He's awful. He thinks he's good, but he's not. He's not anything special.
Who would you say is the best dancer?
Best dancer, probably W.
All right. And last question, what kind of songs do you listen to get pumped up for the game?
I really don't listen to music before games. I like to kind of keep calm and loose. I can't get uptight and then just kind of play. Kind of play tonight horrible still, but just kind of go with the flow and whatever's on.
All right. Thank you very much.